There's been a recent trend in the mid lane favoring mobility spells for largely immobile champions, particularly the Ghost and Flash Summoner spell combination. It's an odd choice, isn't it? Do you really need two mobility spells? Let's first establish the value of mobility. Mobility is both offensive and defensive. It empowers a person to dodge, kite, escape, and to chase. Arguably, it can result in a greater damage output than Ignite and a superior damage reduction than Heal or Barrier. But this comes at a cost. Mobility is only as powerful as you yourself make it, and certain champions use it better than others. Vladimir was the first champion to see consistent use of the Ghost and Flash Summoner spell combination, both in and out of professional play. This was primarily seen as the split pusher Vladimir loadout because its kiting and chasing potential allowed Vladimir to continuously gather kills on his opponent, as well as to escape safely. But more recently, players have begun to use Ghost and Flash on Twisted Fate, and not because of its split pushing potential, but because of its capabilities everywhere else. With this combination, Twisted Fate has a much easier time positioning himself to safely get multiple rotations of his abilities off. It's nearly impossible to escape a Twisted Fate with low cooldown gold cards in these summoner spells, or to chase one. And now it's his standard combination. And with this, people have begun to realize its incredible strength. Now the trend in Korea is to take it on tons of mid laners like Ziggs, Ryze, and Xerath, not only Twisted Fate. Now that players are becoming comfortable and confident with its playstyle, they're realizing how potent it can be. So we already know about the trusty Flash that we use on just about everybody, so let's talk about Ghost. Ghost is there to give you a speed boost, 28% additional movement speed for 10 seconds on a 3.5 minute cooldown. So let's say you're a champion of average movement speed at about 340 without any other modifying values like boots. With just these base values, we equal about 435.2 movement speed. But there is a soft cap when it comes to speeds between 415 and 490, which reduces the numbers within by about 80%. Therefore, in the end, we have about 431.16 movement speed. So the soft cap really doesn't make much of an impact, and certainly there's no reason to avoid movement speed at an early point. This is much more impactful though when you get over 490, as additional values after that are multiplied by 50%. That comes into play with boots and the distortion enchantment, leading you to cap out at about 507 movement speed on average with all but the movement speed oriented boots. In any case, this gets you moving faster than most anyone, and that has some major implications. To use Ghost effectively, you can't wait until you get in a horrible situation and pop it like it'll save you with a quick burst of something like Barrier, Heal, or Ignite might. I get it, you'll have a hard time making it count until you're more used to it, but I assure you it's well worth the trouble. Once you do get used to it, it just feels so empowering. So to help you out a bit, here are a couple tips for making the most out of the additional mobility gained through Ghost. You have to use it early. Use it in lane to gain a positional advantage against your opponent, run out of Riven's range, chase your opponent down and consistently apply damage, or escape from a speedy champion who would otherwise catch up to you. You can get to a team fight faster, get out of one alive, dodge skill shots, kite endlessly, initiate, do everything you do faster. So try it out. See how it works for you. Maybe it can carry over to other lanes and help make other champions more viable, thus opening up a completely new world of possibilities. In any case, I hope this video has helped you come to understand the strength and surging popularity of the Ghost and Flash Summoner spell combination. If you enjoyed this video or found it interesting, please leave a like, comment, or what have you. Every bit helps. Good luck out there.